Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. So before we get started with this week's Wednesday wish list Wednesday, oh my god, I just wanted to say over the next week or so, if I seem a little bit down or just kind of like out of it in my videos, it's because oh my god, see, I can't even talk. But a week from today, when this video goes live, I'm going to be submitting my final project for my master's degree, and I am literally so entrenched in this project. It's not even funny. I hardly have time for anything, but doing my videos is really helping me to manage the stress. So I just wanted to let y'all know that nothing's wrong or anything like that. I'm just not getting a lot of sleep. I'm not necessarily eating the best right now as well. So that's what's going on. But I'm really excited about this video because there's some awesome products that I want to talk about. And I also have some really fun videos that are coming up as well. So if you saw Monday's video, I did an Ulta haul of some different products that I picked up, and I am going to be filming a makeup tutorial using all of those products just to kind of give y'all an idea of how they work, kind of like a first impressions of the Ulta haul. And then I'm also going to be doing a haul of the different products that I purchased from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. And then at the end of this month, I also have the Project Pan, my first update video. So stay tuned for that. I'm pretty excited because I have been using those products quite a bit. And yeah, so we just have some pretty awesome things, some fun things coming up. And if there is a style or like a type of video that you would love to see here on my channel, just let me know. If you have a new idea or something that you would like me to give a try, like I'm always open to what y'all want to see because you're the one who is watching my video. So yeah, just keep all of that flowing. Any ideas that you might have. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this wish list Wednesday. All right, so I mentioned this a couple of times, but I currently have the Kat Von D Lock-It powder, and I really like it, but for some reason, it's probably because I have dry skin in certain areas of my face, but sometimes with different concealers or foundations, I find that it tends to break up the concealer or the foundation, and it'll leave kind of like almost scale-like texture. It's not like you can't feel it, but you can see it. So I'm really interested in purchasing another loose powder whenever I get like lower with that one. So one of my subscribers had mentioned the new Wet n Wild loose powder, which that's definitely within my price range, something that I could afford. But this product I'm super excited about. This is the Becca Cosmetics Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. It's $38 and you get 0.35 ounces or 10 grams. And I really like the look of what they're trying to say this powder does, because that's exactly what I really need underneath my eyes. Underneath my eye area does tend to get a lot more dry than it does greasy, because I do have combination skin. So some areas of my face will need more like hardcore setting powder, and then other areas need something that is more delicate and it's not going to dry it out. So this looks to be like a setting powder that adds moisture, or maybe just doesn't take moisture away from the liquid products like concealer and foundation. So let me know if y'all have tried this. I feel so silly because I was in Ulta like multiple times this past week just trying out some different products, and I knew that this was going to be on my wish list video, and I think they even had it in the store and I just didn't swatch it. So let me know in the comments if you have swatched it. I will be going back to Ulta this Saturday to pick up the Anastasia Brow Wiz, because that's the final product that's on my list for the Ulta haul for the 21 Days of Beauty. So I might try then, but let me know if y'all have tried this because I'm really excited about it. And I feel like, especially as I've gotten older, I tend to like setting powders over my liquid foundation because it just helps to give that really flawless finish. Sometimes if I go with especially a really luminous foundation, it tends to crease on me in like my fine lines or in like my smile lines and in my forehead where, you know, I tend to show expression, I guess. And using a powder really helps to prevent things like that from happening throughout the day. But this one looks really awesome. Super excited about it. It is $38, so that's a lot of money for a setting powder. But I'm curious to try it. And also, if you have tried it, if you own it, let me know how much goes a long way. Like if it's something to where you feel like you're using a lot of the product to get the effects, because if that's the case, then I might have to pass just because it is so pricey. But this is definitely something that I would love to have in my collection based on what it says it is. So yeah. The next product is the Natural Nudes Lipstick Collection by Too Faced. And for me, I feel like sometimes it's really hard to find gorgeous nudes within a lipstick collection. I feel like throughout multiple collections in a makeup company, you'll have, you know, like nudes in different colors that you might want. But for someone who loves to wear different types of nudes and pretty much the whole range of nudes, I love to see when an entire collection comes out with a full range, because if I really like a formula, that's what I'm going to spend my money on. And I would much prefer to have it within the same formula that I prefer. So I'm really excited about this. It looks like they are super creamy. Like for me, it's rare to just look at an image of a makeup product and be like, I could tell right off the bat just by the way it looks that it's going to be really creamy and buttery. But that's what it looks like. I really hope that I'm not disappointed because it looks absolutely gorgeous. They are $22, which is pretty on par for a high-end makeup company lipstick. So we'll see, but it looks really, really beautiful. The one that I'm looking at right now is Soft Warm Pink, and that looks like the perfect pinky nude for the summertime. I love pinky nudes like that. I feel like they go really well with a very bronzed toned skin, which is typically what I have during the summertime because I like to spend more time outdoors. But yeah, and the packaging is gorgeous. Like it has a really beautiful gold base, and then the packaging of the cap has like a really gorgeous floral pattern on it. And y'all know I'm a sucker for packaging. Like if the product is good and the packaging is good, that's when I'm going to spend my money on a product, because I love things that look pretty and dainty. That's just really what I like. So let me know if y'all have swatched these. It looks like they're on the Sephora website, so I do think that they are in stores at this point. But yeah, so let me know what y'all think if you've swatched it or not, because this is definitely a collection that I'm super, super excited about. Next up, we have the Bare Minerals Barepro 16-Hour Full Coverage Concealer, and this is $24. So I actually swatched this in Ulta about 2 weeks ago, I want to say. And I was blown away. Like I almost walked out the door with this concealer in hand, but I was there to purchase products that I actually needed to refill. And I love this concealer. Like this is definitely one that I really, really want. It is so opaque. It reminds me a lot of the Tarte Shape Tape concealer in terms of opaqueness. Whenever I blended it out on my hand, it looked gorgeous. Like it did not settle into the fine lines that are on my hand. It was just stunning. Like I can't get over it. I know a lot of the time some people say that these kinds of concealers aren't necessarily used for underneath the eye, but I've actually found that they work pretty well. At least the different ones that I've tried throughout the years, because it does come in like the stick thing. So like you screw it up like that. And I know a lot of the times the under eye concealer tends to be in a tube, more liquid, kind of like a liquid foundation, but this one looks amazing. And anything that says 16-hour wear, I'm all about that life, because whenever I do my makeup for day-to-day basis, it's going to be a long day, you know, with school and all that kind of stuff. So I love products that have that long wear coverage, and also the fact that it was so full coverage. That's what I'm looking for whenever I'm paying $24. Like, I don't mind if a drugstore concealer or a foundation isn't very full coverage. Like if it's light to medium coverage, that's not a huge deal because I'm not spending as much money. But if I'm spending like upwards on the scale of my budget, I definitely want it to be something that is going to cover up my face, because that's the whole point, right? So let me know if you've tried that as well. I didn't actually put it underneath my eyes, but just based on the creaminess of it and how it looked on my hand, I could definitely feel that it would be fine underneath my eyes. And then next up, we have the BH Cosmetics The Weekend Festival eyeshadow palette. It has 20 different shades in it, prices at $18. And there's different finishes as well. It looks like they have mattes, shimmers, and satin mattes, I think. It's hard to like really see from the picture. But I mentioned this in my Ulta haul whenever I talked about the Buxom eyeshadows, that whenever I was walking through Ulta, it was so hard for me to find an eyeshadow palette that didn't resemble one that I already had in my collection. I feel like there's so many out there that have neutral browns, warm tone browns, blacks, mauves, and cranberries. I feel like that's been the trend for about the past 2 years. And I was really excited to find that you could create an eyeshadow palette with Buxom like this one, where it has a bunch of different unique colors that I don't have in my collection, and I'm sure a lot of people don't have in their collection as well. So this BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette looks really appealing to me because it has some really gorgeous vibrant blues, purples. It has a few warm tones in theirs, and theirs. You see where my head's at? Like, I'm literally drained, so I can't even speak my language right now. But it just has a lot of different colors that I do not have in my collection, and if I do, it's definitely not the same color. Like, I know I have blues and purples, but nothing that looks like this. So whenever I saw this, I instantly took a screenshot because I was like, yes, that's what I'm looking for. And I think it also helps with my makeup tutorials, as I mentioned, to just have some different colors for the eyes to be able to, you know, provide y'all with different makeup looks, so you're not getting the same thing every time on my channel. And if y'all feel like that, like if you feel like I'm doing kind of the same eye look every time, please let me know in a respectful way. But yeah, just let me know if you want me to do a certain look or something like that, or if there's a certain technique that you want me to go over more in depth. I can absolutely do that as well. So just keep me posted on that. I'm always open to what y'all want to see here on my channel because you're my audience. So I want to make sure that y'all are getting exactly what you want out of my videos. But yeah, so I'm really excited about this, and $18 for 20 eyeshadows is not bad at all. So we'll see how that goes. And then last up, this, oh God, this is just like my sort of situation here. We have Melt Cosmetics, which I've talked about before. I believe they were in my like brands that I want to try in 2018 video. Feels like so long ago whenever I filmed that. But I've wanted to try Melt Cosmetics for quite a long time now, and they came out with a new eyeshadow stack. So if you don't know, Melt Cosmetics has like individual eyeshadows that come in a set, and then they're all magnetic, so they kind of stack together, and it's a really cool concept. But this one, I want to say, I'm on Trend Moods page, and she put #babygirl like after all the information, so I'm assuming that's like what the name of the stack is called, but I'll have the actual name listed down below if it's different. But they have some beautiful, beautiful colors here, and every single time that I've seen a beauty vlogger use Melt Cosmetic eyeshadows on their eyes, the look turns out gorgeous. So even though I feel like these are colors that I probably have a fair range of them within my collection, it just spoke to me. Like, they are really, really beautiful. I love the corals and the pinks, and then that really rich hot chocolate brown, and then the two shimmer shades. There's one that almost looks like it's a duochrome. It looks to have a little bit of an orange, like a really light orange undertone, and then it also looks like it has a rose gold undertone as well. So it looks beautiful. I'm a sucker for those kinds of shades, and the pigmentation really, really spoke volumes to me. So let me know if y'all have tried any sort of eyeshadow from Melt Cosmetics, because I am curious to know, like, from my subscribers, because I know you'll be honest with me whether or not they are really as good as they seem to be. So that's going to complete this Wishlist Wednesday. And yeah, I love these videos so much. Like, I'm so pumped about this series. I just feel like it's the middle of the week. It's one of those things that we're just sitting here having a good time talking about products, and that's what I love to do the most. So I hope that y'all are enjoying this series. If there is like a different thing that you would like me to do, or if you feel like you want more of something or less of something or a different something, I don't know, just like talk to me. Let me know what you guys are thinking, and keep me posted. So I hope that y'all have a great week, and I'll see you in my next video.